Well, it's 5 o'clock in the morning on Tuesday. 3 o'clock start for me. Left the house at 4. A3 M25 junction was closed, so diverted through Isha on the way to Casablanca today. But to get to Casablanca from London, you have to go a couple of ways you can do it. I'm doing it via Madrid. So I've got an early doors flight to Madrid and then off to Casablanca. So this is the airport at Casablanca. If anyone's seen the film, you might remember that. A little regional jet that flew in from Madrid. This is the road going out to the city. Very nice. The airport's quite a way out. When I got to the hotel, this was parked outside on UK plates, actually from the same dealer as my bike came from. But look at this, it's all geared up for a world trip. I think it must have been an Aussie rider, and I assume his partner that were taking the trip. Got settled in, and then in the evening decided to go out to Casablanca, picked up a ticket, and then got on the tram. Tram was excellent, by the way, on time, cheap. I'll talk about the tram in a little bit more detail. So this is United Nations Square in Casablanca. I'm staying outside, about 10 kilometres outside, in like a business park. So I caught the tram. Can you see the tram? Tram behind me, French built tram, world-class Wi-Fi on it, like really good Wi-Fi, better than on British Rail. And I'm just going to go over to the Old Town now and have a wander through the Old Town. So the Old Town isn't as big as maybe Marrakesh, less tourists, more of like a working market. I love going to markets when I'm away. You get the real feel of the city, or certainly I do. And this was a mix. This was kind of the clothing market, and then it went into a fruit and veg market, and then there was like a fish and meat market. They're always interesting. So this next picture kind of shows the vibrancy of it. It was just starting to turn dark, and it was a real hustle and bustle. Feels very exotic when you're in places like this, but it was super safe, didn't feel threatened in any way at all. During prayer time, it all closed down. Look at these little kids.
Hi. Hi.
Hi. So there was a famous film called Casablanca. Humphrey Bogart, Lauren Bacall. Actually didn't even touch Casablanca. There might have been some outside establishing shots. Otherwise, it was all filmed in Hollywood. Anyway, subsequently there's a Rick's Cafe, which was the place that was owned by Humphrey Bogart after he'd split up with Lauren Bacall. Here it is. It's a tourist spot. It's kind of like Sherlock Holmes's house. Like, it's something that didn't really exist, but it's become a bit of a mecca for aficionados of the film. So typically we've got lots of people standing outside taking photos. I'll go and take a look at the menu and see what it's like. I think it's about 10 dirhams to the pound, but I can't remember. It wasn't that expensive, but there was, coach loads of people turning up to it. On another evening, we went out for dinner. Our host there took us out to this very traditional restaurant, Moroccan place, which had the courtyard in the middle. Really nice. Food was great, excellent. Lots of vegetables. I really enjoyed it. It had some unique. There was a singer that came on, and then after the singer was some entertainment. You might know that I don't drink anymore, but this looked good. I should have got the bottle. Anyway, after the meal, some entertainment arrived. So look away now. There was actually 4 of these girls that were kind of doing their shtick, and my buddy there did a very good job of kind of not trying to get too distracted. And then it was the way home, so I was there 3 nights, 4 days really. Quick trip. So I'm just on the way back from Casablanca. My flight took me from Cas down to Madrid. This is Madrid Airport, nice airport. And then from here to Heathrow, and it's Friday, so I get into Heathrow Friday afternoon, 4 o'clock. M25A3. That's going to be fun. Anyway, stop moaning, Gav. Talk about Casablanca. Casablanca is Morocco's biggest city, 8 million people, and it felt it as well. So I think people have got this romantic image of Casablanca, which was built by the film. When actually you get there, it's not like that at all. It's like London. It's massive and modern and busy and hectic. And the old town romantic bit is relatively small compared to Marrakesh. So if you've ever been to Marrakesh and you've got the square and the souks all the way around, that's kind of big and exotic. And there is a Medina in Casablanca, as you saw, but it's relatively small. So I think I'd skip it now. You might be watching this in 2030, because in 2030 the World Cup starts off in South America and then bizarrely comes over to Spain, Portugal and Morocco. By then there'll be a fast train which will go from Marrakesh through to Casablanca, like French built SNCF 1. I've done it before, from Tangier down to Casablanca. It's good. Casablanca is just like going to London, basically. So anyway, thanks for coming along with it. If your travels end up taking you to Casablanca, great, but I wouldn't go out of my way to go there again. Cheers, everyone. Bye.